Hello there, and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Turok Dinosaur Hunter HD on hard difficulty. This is level 1, Hub Ruins.
Go.
Well. What have we here? The HD re-release of Turok Dinosaur Hunter. Oh yes, this is something I've been wanting to play through for a while, and I decided, hey, Ion Fury is done, as of the date of this recording, which is April 23rd, I believe. No, wow, I'm terrible. 25th. It is a Sunday, April 25th, and I decided, yeah, Turok sounds like the best next option, with possibly Turok 2 to follow. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get some things taken care of. This is going to be on the hard difficulty, and the main reason for that is I can beat the game on hardcore without saving mid-level. I've done it before, but if I were to do that with this game, I'd be tempted to try it with Turok 2, and yeah, Turok 2 on hardcore difficulty with no deaths, especially during the second and third boss fights. Oh boy, it's not easy. It's possible, but it requires a lot of cheesing, and I think I'll have to actually practice that first. But I can do hard on both of these without dying, unless I die in one of the platforming sections, which, you know, that very well could happen. But we shall see. But yes, this will be on hard difficulty. Let's see here. I have the generic weapon bobbing option turned off. I think I might turn it on, actually. The standard weapon bobbing in this game is actually not too excessive, but I remember in Turok 2 it was pretty excessive. I actually have generic weapon bobbing turned on in that game, so we'll keep it uniform. I'll do generic weapon bobbing for both. Let's see here. Head bobbing options. Turn bobbing is always no. Adjust view to slopes is always no. Underwater bobbing, yeah, you're not really underwater that much anyway, so it's fine. I believe, oh yeah, extended draw distance, always want to have that on. Projectile collision, default or precise, we'll leave it at default because that's how the game originally works. Also, if you set something too precise in this game, it's going to make certain parts that should be easy a little too annoying. I've never tried it, but I'll just keep it at default. But, all that being said, make sure the gameplay is set to hard, which it is. Audio... Hopefully the music isn't too loud. Should I turn it down to... We can try 10. Yeah, I don't get the point of these super specific meters here. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah, the sound and music volume in this game is really, really noisy, and the intro splash video that shows the Night Dive Studios logo is incredibly loud. I have no idea why. I'm sure I could find a command to skip that, no problem. But I think we're finally good to go. So let's do it. The hub. Here we go. Locate the hub ruins. Use the keys to open level portals. Aw, yeah. Well then. Let's not dilly-dally. Tal'Set, you've got work to do. Yeah, that monkey you're going to see pretty much all throughout the first couple levels. You can't kill him. Don't bother trying. These here are life forces. I think they're also called runes. So these standard gold ones, they give you one life force. And then there also exist pink ones, or magenta, whatever, that give you 10. For every 100 that you collect, you get an extra life, and you can have up to 9 extra lives. Not that really matters for me, because I'm not really going to be going for extra lives, since I aim to make this a 0 death run anyway. But, yeah, just pointing out things as they appear. So we're going to dive underwater here, and fun fact, if you continuously press forward while swimming, you will actually go faster. Just get into a nice rhythm. You can probably hear the W key clacking on the keyboard. We're going to run up and grab this here pistol. And we'll just climb up here. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my knife on a lot of these beginning enemies here. Okay, he didn't drop one. So, whenever you kill enemies in this game with a knife or the bow with regular arrows, which I don't recommend doing, by the way, because regular arrows are pretty much useless, enemies, and not just the human enemies, have a chance of dropping an item called a mortal wound, which it looks like some kind of tribal mask. And what it does is it increases your max health by 5 for each one you pick up, and you can pick up to 4. So that means you can get your base health all the way up to 120. So I'll try to do that. That's actually an achievement in this game that I just recently thought to get. I didn't really try before, but yeah. So yeah, level 2 key. There's 5 more keys to find, and you can find your keys right here. So these icons here, to the right of this little I'm assuming that's supposed to be an infinity symbol. But these are the keys for all the levels. These are the level 2 keys. These are level 3. This symbol's for level 4. This is for level 5. This, I believe, is 6. This is 8. This little sun shape. And then this is level 7. So yeah, they're kind of mix and matched. But, you know, if you find them all in order, you won't have any problems. This little infinity symbol here is actually a weapon part. It's for the strongest weapon in the game called the Chronoscepter, and it is a weapon you will need to use against the final boss. I don't think you actually need to use the Chronoscepter against him in this version. In the N64 version you did, because I think it was impossible to take his health all the way down without it, unless you just wanted to wait for a bunch of ammo to respawn. Which, that is a mechanic in this game, by the way. You will have some ammo respawns whenever you, I think, teleport out of an area, then come back to it. I don't think it teleports while you're in the same sector. In Turok 2 it does in certain parts. Okay, we have a poacher up here. So yeah, something I forgot to mention, these little, these human guys with the tank tops and the khaki pants, those are called poachers. The enemy that we killed over here with the actually somewhat decorative armor is called a soldier, or a campaigner's soldier. The campaigner is the name of the final boss. This is a raptor with a little metal hook on his nose. Oh, sorry, dear. Didn't mean to get you there. So we're just going to do something called a pro gamer move and just knife this raptor. Raptors can drop mortal wounds too, by the way. That's why I'm trying to knife them. Here comes another soldier. We're going to just knife him. Yeah, this knife has some serious range on it. Pretty cool. Can you even get mortal wounds in hard difficulty? I don't know if you can. Let's see. You know, they might not drop them on hard. See, when I was going for the achievement, I just did it on normal difficulty because they could still drop things on normal. And also because I didn't want to make it like too much of a nightmare for myself to get the achievement. I was just trying to get it to get it. And yeah, you'll just have a lot of damage done to you in the meantime. Yeah, I don't think they actually drop any. Alright, well. That's a shame. Okay, well screw that then. We're just going to use the pistol. Oh yeah, there's the pink life force, by the way. But we're just going to bang boom pow that soldier right there. Oh, goodness me. Taking whoa! Too much damage already. Yeah, you got to be quick. Because these enemies, especially with the hit scan weapons, can bring your health down pretty damn quick. Also, this game has a rather annoying mechanic where the non-stationary enemies will respawn back in the map within, like, I think 30 or 60 seconds. And then I think on hardcore difficulty, that time is cut in half. On hardcore difficulty, the enemy damage output, I think, is the same as hard. But their animations are all doubled in speed. Go ahead and grab the key here. So they will shoot you super quickly and do a lot of it. So if I was trying to do what I was just doing, like knifing everybody, I more than likely would have died by now at least once. So, yeah, just use caution. And another thing I forgot to mention, well, I said it in the intro video, but I will be going for all the secrets in this game. There's not a whole lot of secrets. This level in particular has 2, one of which is up there, but you do not want to go for that secret right now because there is a new, very powerful and very scary enemy up there that you will ideally want to have explosive ammo, or an explosive ammo type for. So we'll just let him be for right now. We can come back here later via the teleporters. We'll just keep gunning down some more soldiers and poachers in the meantime. Yeah, so since these guys are running around, they will eventually spawn back into the map, so you kind of have to you know, hurry to complete certain areas. Those portals, by the way, yeah, I just missed both of them. Those lead to bonus areas. Each level in this game has 2 bonus areas, which some contain enemies, but most of them don't. It's usually like a platforming challenge or a swimming challenge, and you can get, you know, more powerful weapons. You can get a backpack, which doubles your maximum ammo supply for all of your weapons, or at least the vast majority of them. And they reappear in certain spots throughout the map. See, that one just reappeared, so I'm going to grab the shotgun here and go ahead and hop my happy ass on in this portal. Yeah, and they all look like this. They have the weird blue energy sky and floor. And if you fall down, don't worry, it'll just teleport you back to the start. So the only way you can actually take damage in these portals is by getting shot by enemies, or if you fall into a floor that is lava. Yeah, the floor is lava in some of these. Yeah, this game did the floor is lava challenge before the floor is lava challenge. I guess you could say in some ways this game foresaw the future. But back to business here. We're going to snipe some enemies. And if you jump over here, you get the backpack. Bam. Now, the backpack itself does not give you any ammo, but it does double your maximum ammo supply for certain weapons. I think for bullets, shells, arrows, grenades, and the fusion cannon, which is the second most powerful weapon in the game. We're not going to find that till level 7, so we're quite a ways away from there. But your pistol, or your bullet supply will go from 100 to 200. Your shotgun, your standard shotgun shells, which are about as useless as standard arrows, by the way, fun fact, will max from 20 to 40. Explosive shotgun shells will go from 10 to 20. Standard arrows go to... Well, actually, I don't know if it maxes out your arrows or not. I've always wondered about that. But I think your explosive arrows max out at 15, and your standard arrows max out at 30. Matter of fact, I think I already have 30. Yeah, you already do. And you start out with a full supply because, you know, Native American warrior, got to give him a full quiver of arrows. Or full supply of arrows. Oh, my goodness. These blood effects, by the way, back in 1997 when this game first came out, were just something that was never seen before. I mean, yeah, you had jib effects in games like Quake and Doom, but they didn't have the blood spatter that this game did. Oh, he's doing it too. He didn't bleed as much. Weak. Yep, got 2 guys falling from the sky here. Go ahead and take them out. And always be sure to check some the corners around a lot of these areas, because they can hide health and ammo and all that good stuff. Go through this teleporter, immediately watch out, because there are 2 soldiers here, one of which will throw grenades at you. Yeah, so some soldiers will have just melee attacks, some will have melee and throw grenades, some will have guns and throw grenades, some will just use guns. It's honestly a crapshoot as to who uses what. I don't think if there's a way to tell that or not, depending on what kind of clothing they're wearing, or if it's really just random. Alright, so we hit a checkpoint here. So if you die, you respawn at whatever checkpoint you crossed last, but we're going to try not to die here. This is a pitfall. You will die if you miss this jump. But we're just going to get some more distance by strafe jumping. Latching onto this climbable wall. Keep your thumb off the spacebar, by the way, because you will jump off these climbable walls. Climbable. That's a hard word to say. And in comes a new enemy, the Perlin. He likes to generate earthquakes and melee the crap out of you. But I don't appreciate that. So we'll just take him out. And killing him will lower these towers here. Yeah, there's a lot of triggers in this game where killing an enemy is what opens pathways. Man, you got a big mouth. But, most importantly, we now have explosive ammo. So that means we're going to go back to that secret that we skipped. That contains a new and dangerous type of enemy. Hell, oh, nice throw. Good sir. I can appreciate a good throw. Yeah, they don't drop anything. Or maybe they do, and I just don't want to bother trying. I'll probably just get myself killed trying to get him. Excuse me. Excuse me, too. Oh, shit. Don't want to miss that. And we're just going to backtrack. Fortunately, your movement speed in this game is pretty damn quick as well. Maybe not as quick as, say, build engine games like Duke Nukem or Ion Fury or Doom engine games or Quake engine games, but it's still fast. Fast enough for me, anyway. Gonna run away from that raptor and climb on the wall here. And as soon as you climb on a wall, melee enemies, I believe, cannot reach you, even if you're at ground level with them. I think. Don't hold me too much to that. So yeah, secret area discovered. Secret area 1 of 2. And there's your new enemy, the Sergeant. Or the Campaigner's Sergeant. Yeah, you're gonna see these guys all throughout the game, and they are not... they're not to be taken lightly. They can down your health in a matter of seconds. But he was holding this, the auto shotgun. This thing legitimately makes the standard shotgun completely obsolete, so just use this. And we're gonna pop some enemies with it just so I can demonstrate how it works. I like how it has a circular magazine tube, kind of strikerish in its appearance. I don't want to use it on you guys. You're not worth it. You don't have guns. Get out of my way. Oh, I probably should have jumped in that bonus portal, by the way, but oh well. They spawn in many more areas. We still have another bonus portal to enter, and this bonus portal will actually contain a very useful health item. You'll see when we get there. But in the meantime, we'll just continue where we left off. Oof, man. Couldn't imagine having the balls to climb something like that over a death pit. But that's Turok for you, the son of stone himself. Yeah. Get out of here. You know what, Raptor? You can too. Oh, actually, nope, never mind. Get out of my way. Bam. Bonus area number 2. We have health. We have little pendulum hooks. Do not get hit by these, because they really hurt. And they don't all swing directly back and forth, so they could be a little deceptive. But I think as long as you stand near a rock or a pillar, you should be fine. Go ahead and get some more of this health. And yeah, you've probably noticed by now that the oh, yep, extra life. That the pickup noise is a little loud. They made that way quieter in Turok 2. That's one of the reasons I wanted to turn the in-game volume down as much as I did. Because the overlapping sounds can get a little noisy. Like all those little, like, pendulum bladed hook things swinging all together. The sounds do kind of overlap. But here's what we came for. The Ultra Health. Oh, yeah. 212 health. So your health... Oh, boy. Let me get out of here. Ooh, they're infighting. Yes. Yes. Enemy infighting does exist in this game, too. And it is awesome. We will actually be utilizing that a few times in this game. So just keep an eye out for that. Go ahead and take care of these dudes. So this here is a save station. This is where you would go if you wanted to save your game. Just like this. Here's a menu of all your saves. But I will not be using that in the middle of the level. What I will be doing is saving after the end of each level. There's a save station at the very end of this map that contains the portals that lead to all the other levels. So that is where I will be saving my game after each individual level has been completed. So we're going to have 3 more soldiers up here. Or I think it's 2 soldiers and a poacher. Yeah, 2 soldiers and a poacher. You have to kill each of them to make those platforms rise up. I also don't remember how quickly lava kills you in this game. I actually don't think it kills you all that fast. Believe it or not, I'd probably just take a bath in there if I really wanted to. But that would be stupid. We're not going to do that. Oh yeah, this noise too. Whenever this like lowering noise sounds, yeah, that can get a little noisy too. But look, we're back in this area, and now this area is opened. And we have explosive shotgun shells to have some fun with. But I don't want to use it against raptors. They're not really worth it. If they pin me against a wall or something and I have no other choice but to use it to free myself, then that's fine. But under normal circumstances where my life is not in imminent danger, I'd prefer not to. Trust me, there are enemies in this game that are way more worthy of having explosive rounds used on them than raptors. Such as the Campaigner's Sergeant. The one that uses that pulse rifle. Oh, yeah, by the way, that's the name of his gun that he uses. The pulse rifle. You do get a... Okay, that was funny. He threw a grenade, it exploded on the tree, and it made that dead body fly up. Yeah, you can do that with explosions, by the way. You can make the dead bodies fly and make their death screams happen again. But anyway, yeah, the pulse rifle does exist in this game. It is very useful. But you will not be getting it for a short while, so don't worry about it. Go ahead and find the key here. That's 3 keys, with 3 more keys to find. And this is the only level that has 6 keys, by the way. All the others only have 3. And I think level 7 has only 2. And, whoa. That was close. By the way, if these guys hit you with a melee attack where they like kind of spin around and swing, they will launch you way, way back. And I think here that would have killed me. No, there's water. Okay, I'd have been fine. But typically what I like to do with these guys is use 2 or 3 tech arrows or explosive shotgun shells and then swap to the other explosive weapon and then finish them off with that, since I don't want to drain too much of my ammo supply on one weapon on one enemy. And then in here we see another new enemy. The Leapers. Yeah, these guys are found pretty much only in caves. And man, oh man, on hardcore difficulty, when all the enemies run and leap and jump twice as fast, these guys can be an absolute nightmare to deal with. But in this game, there are 3 different types of Leapers. You have the children, which are the smallest ones, the adults, which are the kind of greenish colored bigger ones, and then you have the Leaper Leader, which is the tallest of all, and it is like a slate gray in color. Yeah, so these are the adults. And they do respawn pretty quickly, by the way, so don't stick around for too long. There's a Leaper child right there. Or baby, whatever they're called. Kick the baby! And there's the Leaper Leader, the Big Papa, or Big Mama, who is drunk and leaping all over the place. Whoop, there we go. So I'll go ahead and preface by saying I usually do not kill Leapers unless I have to. Traditionally what I do is I just run past them because they don't stay dead. They respawn, so you'll just drain a whole lot of your ammo killing them. And I'd rather not, oh boy, have to do that. I'm going to drop down here and immediately run up these stairs. Raptors, by the way, cannot run up certain sets of stairs, including these. They just kind of, yeah, they just kind of wait for you. Menacingly. Yeah, I don't know why. They can't. They've been bionically enhanced by the campaigner, yet they can't even go up a simple flight of stairs. So, that's pretty funny, huh? But, over here, we get introduced to another new item. Hope you guys are ready to drop some acid, because that's exactly what's going to happen now with the spiritual invincibility. Oh yeah. Look at that disco party. So under spiritual invincibility, I think basically it's like taking a hit off of a spiked peace pipe. The lighting effects go all trippy, and all the enemies go in slow motion. But just the enemies. You still go at normal speed, which is fast as hell. And all these enemies are now your personal playthings. But it is only temporary. I don't know the exact time, but I want to say it lasts like 30 seconds. Also, a more minor note I forgot to mention earlier. Stationary enemies have less health than the non-stationary ones. So as you can see, the stationary poachers and soldiers, who I think have the same health points, by the way, you kill them in 2 pistol shots. But the mobile enemies, the ones that actually run all around, take 3 pistol shots. I don't know why that's the case, but there you go. So of course they make the ones that, you know, have a bit more health respawn, but the ones that are weaker don't. They shouldn't respawn at all, but hey, whatever. Yeah, here we have the beetles. Again, unless you have to use something else if they've pinned you against the wall, which please don't let that happen, that'd be embarrassing. Just use your knife on them. Your knife actually has a pretty impressive reach, and you can kill multiple beetles with one swipe if they're, you know, in a certain arc around you. If you jump in this water pit here, you get a full health, which restores you back to whatever your max base health is, which, if I were able to collect mortal wounds, would be 120, but I'm guessing they don't drop them on hard. And I'd rather not keep trying, because I'll just get myself killed, like I said before. Go in this teleporter here. Okay, yeah, see, here we have more leapers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the key. This is the level 3 key. And we're going to just run and jump. We're going to take a little swim over here. Do the little trick where you continuously hit the W key in a nice rhythm. Get the assault rifle. This weapon here is one of the main workhorses of this entire game. It is awesome. Uh-oh, I've been pinned. Oh no. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That happens sometimes, but it's alright. Boy, if you don't get your stupid leaper ass out of my way. There we go. Yeah, that can happen sometimes, but it doesn't really happen a whole lot. But we are now ready to advance. So in this very mysteriously dark area, there are a couple of goodies to collect. And that couple of goodies, well, nah. I'll tell you what they are once I actually get to them. It is a bit of a maze in here, but, I mean, you can use the auto map if you want. You don't really have to. It's fairly linear. There's only one way out. So if you take a wrong turn, it's just a dead end. You just got to turn around and pull a U-turn and try again. But there will be some beetles and some soldiers to kill in here. I think maybe a couple of poachers as well. Nothing too intimidating. I also like how the music is calmer in here. Oopsie. I didn't mean to use the knife, but oh well. But yeah, here we have the assault rifle, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be an AK-47. Turok is a man of culture, I see. Gotta respect the Kalashnikov. Yeah, 3-round burst. Which will one-shot kill poachers and soldiers, whether they are mobile or not. Okay, I think there's actually one turn. Actually, no, this is right. What is this giant blue floating thing here? Ow. That's being guarded by a beetle. Go away. This... Oh yeah, this is also secret area number 2, by the way. 2 of 2, so that's all the secrets here. This is the first piece of the Chronoscepter. Oh yeah. First piece of 8. Now, this is not going to be the case for every level, but I think in at least half of these cases, the Chronoscepter piece location will be a secret. One of the secrets of the level. So just keep that in mind. Again, that will not be the case for all of them. Matter of fact, if I can think... Let's see. The Chronoscepter piece is a secret in level 2. It is also a secret in level 3. It is not a secret in levels 4 or 5. It is a secret in level 6. I think it's a secret in level 7, but I could be wrong there. And it's not a secret in level 8. So I think it's, what would that be, 5 of 8 cases? Oh, also, quick little fun fact. Level 7 has 2 Chronoscepter pieces. And the reason for that is because there is literally a point of no return within the level where if you step through a teleporter, which of course you'll have to do for level progression, you cannot go back, and you have to literally beat the level and come back and run through it again to get the Chronoscepter piece that you missed. So what they did was they put 2 Chronoscepter pieces in the level, one before the point of no return and one after it. So it wouldn't completely screw you out of getting a Chronoscepter piece. But being the completionist that I am, I'm going to take the unnecessary route and collect both of them. But that's in level 7, which is a good ways away. This game also isn't very long, by the way. The levels can be very easily beaten in a few minutes. I'd say probably about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes for most of the levels. Maybe 30 for the somewhat more complex ones. And since I'm doing live commentary while playing, it'll just naturally take longer because of that as well. So there's that too. But we're about done with level 1. This level is pretty much a tutorial level. Though there are some slightly hairy spots. Go ahead and take out these beetles here. Collect all these life forces. And yes, there is going to be a fair amount of platforming in this game. They did tone the platforming down a bit in Turok 2, but there is still a bit in there. Okay, if I can kind of just... There we go. And here is the final key. Yeah, so platforming does still exist in Turok 2, though it's nowhere near as prevalent as it was here. And the platforming is going to get very hairy starting at about level 6 or 7, especially 7. Ugh. Fortunately, the platforming parts are not very long-lasting, but you'll see when we get there. And now here's another new enemy. This is the Perlin Mech. So most of these guys will be stationary, but there are some that are mobile. And they just, in addition to their melee attacks, they also launch fire at you. Also notice how this one is taller. So there are 2 different sized Perlin in this game. The taller ones, I think, are always Perlin mechs. But I think some Perlin mechs are also not the tall kind. The taller Perlin have more health than the not tall ones. Or I guess you can call them short, even though they're not really short. But they would take, they'll take a bit more ammo to put down. But anyway, here's the end of level 1. And here is the aforementioned hub ruins that the game mentioned to us. So this is where we have to go to enter each new level. So we just hit level 1. Level 1 doesn't have its own hub portal because that's what the level's called. So you can see the icons on the keys for each portal. So that right there, so that with the little, looks like the back of an arrow. Those look like the feathers. That would be on an arrow. So that's level 7. Those icons are for level 5. That's for level 3. That's for level 2 with the little chain link design. That is level 4, and then that's level 6. And then here in the middle is level 8. So we have to find all the key pieces, and then this basically turns into a stone elevator that we have to go down to enter the level. And here's the save station that we will actually be utilizing. Make a new save. And that's it. Make sure. Yeah, okay. I always have to make sure. But that's it. That is level 1. Nothing too long. Like I said, basically a tutorial level to kind of get you up to speed on how the game works. The movement system, the swimming system, some of the weapons, which we will be finding plenty more of those. And you can also, of course, check your inventory whenever you want. So we did find all the keys and the Chronoceptor piece. Unfortunately, there is no secret counter in this game for some reason. There are secret areas that are actually tagged as such, whereas the N64 version, they were not tagged as secrets. So why they don't put a visible counter, I don't really know. But there is an achievement in this game for finding all the secrets. So that's one of the reasons why I want to mention where they all are. So level 1 had 2 secrets. Level 2, I believe, if memory serves, has 5. But they're not very hard to find. They can be a bit hard. They're probably, like, 1 or 2 of them are probably going to be in an area level where you might not think to look. You probably just look and you're like, oh, there's nothing over there but a dead end or a pitfall. There can't possibly be anything down there. But, oh, you'll see. Some of the secrets can be a little craftily hidden. But we will get there when we get there. So for now, it's time for the jungle. Jungle love. It's driving me mad and it's making me crazy. But until that time comes, I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye-bye.